My name is Natalia Vikentieva. I am the oncoming president of Russian-Canadian Cultural Heritage Society. This society was established in 1950 when a bunch of Russian young people came to Canada. Actually, they were brought to Canada by Russian government, who they were most of them, they were in the German camps. It's during the war, and that time was after the war, and they were brought to Canada. And Russian Cultural Society came from Russian Orthodox Church at the first place, and Russian Orthodox Church on Henry was the first who established this organization. And I think those people, young people, they were 16 at that time. They did absolutely great job to organize this society and establish this organization. They helped lots of newcomers, lots of immigrants to establish here. They helped a lot, and Maria Blagoveshchenskaya and Father Vladimir, who is the father of Russian Church on Henry, they are just give all their time, all their effort to help Russian people to establish themselves and be Canadians, become Canadians. And when they come to Canada, when they arriving to Toronto, the first thing they were doing is go to Russian church. Russia is an Orthodox country, and members of church of they are everywhere in every event. They are even involved in politically. They are always with Putin at the events in Kremlin, everywhere. So it's normal, it's natural for Russian people to have church and be members of Russian Orthodox Church. But like I said, church was prohibited during the Soviet period, during all those 70 years after revolution until 91, church was prohibited. So we did have some churches in Russia, in little villages, even in Moscow, not enough, very few, and people still were going to the churches, but it wasn't cultivating the churches. So that's why it was difficult for people to join the church. Maybe Russian Cultural Society, it's just for Russian speaking, it's a Russian culture, Russian language, Russian roots, Russian history, all those poems like Weaver grew on Pushkin and later Dostoevsky and Tchaikovsky, all those names. It's most important to keep the touch with those books and music and language. And religious is secondary if you want to be Orthodox or you want to go to different church, or lots of Russian Jewish here, people, lots of Russian Jewish, they are in synagogues, it's fine. There are lots of other people, there are Muslims, there are other cultural people, and they're also members of Russian society. Most of Russian Orthodox, but there are other members. Like I feel still, I feel the connection with my country. I know Canada is my country now. All this connection, it would be nice to introduce it to whole world, Canadian people, and just keep this culture.